Hello guys, it's Yara here, and I have for you 3 advanced virtual world tips right here. But don't forget to smash that subscribe button because we are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. And if we do hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, then I may be able to buy myself a pizza. Who knows? But let's get to the tips. Let's go.
Are you ready now? Turn it up.
For the first tip that I'm going to show you guys, it will be a cool M7 trick. M7 is an honorary virtual world monster. This is in every single virtual world deck list because it's so good in the deck. So the cool trick with the M7 is that you can grab whatever card you have as material. So you can target with M7 effect whatever card you have as material on it. So in this case, if we want our Roshi back in our hand, all we need is a legal target ahead of time. So in this case, we have Ghost Bell. But if you have a monster on the field, or your opponent has a monster in the field, or they have a monster in the graveyard, that's also a legal target. So since we have a legal target, we can activate the effect. We will detach our Roshi, and then we'll just put the same Roshi back in our hand because the effect reads, once per turn you can detach one material from this card, then target one monster in the field or in either graveyard. So in this case, we already had a monster on the graveyard, so we can legally activate M7, but then we can just go ahead and grab back the material that we detached. So that's the first tip, and now let's go to our second tip. Okay, and for our second tip, we have how we can OTK our opponent and inflict 8,600 damage to them with just Shenshen and CrystalWing. And in order to do this, all we need is a banished monster. So in this case, we have our Lily right here. So I'm gonna show you guys how we can do this. So what we'll do is we will attack directly with Shenshen. That's minus 2,800 life points that they'll have. And then what we'll do is we'll attack directly with CrystalWing, but on attack declaration, we're gonna activate Shenshen's effect to put Lily back on the graveyard. But we're gonna go ahead and negate that with CrystalWing to destroy our Shenshen, and then CrystalWing will gain the attack power of Shenshen. So now CrystalWing is at 5,800. So now we attack directly with CrystalWing, and now in total that will be 8,600 life points and damage that we're gonna take from them. So it's gonna catch them by surprise. I would not use this trick if you think they have something like a Gamma or something, because it can kind of mess up everything, your whole board. But if they have like nothing in their hand, and then you just gonna wanna OTK them and just gonna catch them by surprise, then yeah, I would just go ahead and do this. But now let's go to our tip number 3. Okay, then, and for our last tip number 3 is I'm gonna show you guys how we can hard make Zeus in this deck. So all we need to hard make Zeus is gonna be Ultimaya Zolkin and Shenshen and Chuchi engrave, and that's all we need to make Zeus turn 1. So we'll go ahead and activate Chuchi's effect engrave to up the level of Shenshen. And now Shenshen becomes level 12. So then we a lot of people don't know this, but this card's reads this card's original level is always treated as 12. So now we have 2 level 12 monsters. We're gonna go ahead and overlay those to make Zeus. And a lot of people will not see this coming, and you may be like, why would we make Zeus instead of leaving Shenshen on the field? Well, this is a lot more useful against decks like Zodiac that don't really care about Shenshen, or against decks like Eldritch or back row decks that just want to like set 5 that don't really care about Shenshen either. Zeus is way more threatening because you can just wipe their entire board like that. So yeah, that was the 3 tips that I have for you. If you want more tips like this, please hit that subscribe button. I have plenty more tips where that came from. So as always, this was Yara here, and I will catch you on the next video. Take care.